I just find it shocking, bizarre to me that you have some people in America sort of saying, we're fighting Israel's wars. The stupidity of all this is that it is massively benefiting Israel. People can't understand that Israel is holding up the fort against them then turning on the West and America. Why is it that people can't see this?
Because they've been brainwashed, Oliver. They've been brainwashed for the last decades. Instead of seeing the dangers of the Islamization of the world, which, by the way, my friends and colleagues in the UAE have also been warning about. They kicked out a radical Islamist ideology. They kicked out the Muslim Brotherhood from their country 10 years ago, 15 years ago, after the so-called Arab Spring, which was just an excuse for the Muslim Brotherhood to get a hold of these moderate Sunni countries. The moderate Sunni countries became more moderate and kicked them all out. So the irony is that moderate Muslims understand this threat way better than the West, who somehow believe that by calling out the threat of Islamism, it's somehow being racist. It couldn't be further from the truth. None of us are talking from a racial perspective because the biggest victims of Islamist fundamentalism have been other Muslims. You have 19 million people in Iran, many of them Muslims, held hostage by this regime. You've had the Iran-Iraq war, which lasted, I think, 7 years, which killed 1 million Muslims. Muslims are the biggest victims of Islamists than anybody else. And so that's a fake argument. And what we just see, Oliver, is a lack of leadership and a lack of courage by Western leaders. And I say, and this is exactly what happened with Chamberlain. In the 1930s, Chamberlain came back and said, peace in our time, because basically they appeased Hitler. They threw Czechoslovakia like a piece of meat to a crocodile, and like Churchill said, hoping that they'd be eaten last. That's what the appeaser does.